We received a comment from Aiden Turn, I hope I'm saying that right, that we didn't get the pan hot enough. And that seemed to be the case, and we did some further research and kept hearing that same thing, so we decided to try something new. Today I'm going to re-season my pan. As you will see, I've already done one re-seasoning and it seemed to work really well. I'm going to use the technique I learned from the YouTuber called Uncle Scott's Kitchen. I will link to it in the description below and you can check it out. I'm just letting the pan warm up in the oven just a little bit so that it'll be more receptive to the oil, but I've already seasoned it once. I figure I'll go ahead and season it twice. Let me just pull it out right now. As you can see, it looks much better already than it did the last time. That's because I've already used this technique once, and I figured I would do it again on camera because the more you do it, the better. I'm just gonna put a little tiny spot of peanut oil right here in the pan. You don't need to put a lot, much less than you would think. This is just cheap Harris Teeter peanut oil. And then I'm going to use a piece of paper to rub it all around and try to get it coated really nicely. Like I said, I just put it in the oven, but I didn't let it get hot. It's just a little bit warm, and I'm making sure it's good and dry. And I'm gonna rub it all over the outside and inside of the pan and make sure I've really got it everywhere. Then take a clean sheet and then clean it almost like you're trying to get every bit of oil off of it. It should look basically dry, and if it's left on, that place will be sticky. You really want it to look almost like you didn't put any oil on it. And I'm gonna really make sure I've got it off. Really check around the edges up here. I don't want any place to look like it's oily, or that place will come out sticky. Now I think I got it. You see, it almost looks like I didn't do anything. And now I'm gonna put it in the oven. The oven is set at 475. That's because the smoke point of peanut oil is 450, and he said go 25 degrees above the smoke point of whatever oil you're using. So whatever oil you're using, look up the smoke point and then set your oven for 25 degrees higher than that. And that's it. Now I'm just gonna put it in the oven. Put it in here upside down like that, and just close it up. You don't have to put anything under it. There's so little oil on it, there's not gonna be any dripping. Now I'm gonna leave it in there for 1 hour and then turn the oven off and then just let it stay in there until it cools down completely. After that, the pan should be seasoned, and then we'll do the egg test, which I have not done yet. Okay, it's been several hours now after the first hour when I put it in there and then turned it off and just let it cool down itself. And you can see a lot different than the first time I attempted to. I think we have a pretty good surface. I know some people do this over and over and over again, but I'm gonna follow exactly what the guy said. And I'm gonna go ahead and do an egg test now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this over here on the stove top, fire it up, and get ready to see if this thing will cook an egg without sticking. All right, as you see, we got some butter here in the pan, and this is the big test to see if this second treatment has done a better job. And there we go. Gonna let it sit there and set a little bit, and then we're gonna see if it just swirls around the pan like it's supposed to. This is the third attempt at curing it. I've heard everything from once you get it cured, you'll never go back to cast iron, to we were never able to get it to cure and we've stopped using it and gone back to cast iron. So I still don't know what's going to happen with us, but we shall see. All right, it is not sliding anywhere. Maybe let it cook just a little bit more before I start playing with it. Getting a little bit of help there. It's better than before, but it is not sliding around like a non-stick pan, that's for sure. Well, it is just not scooting around. You could say as advertised. I don't know what anybody's going to say about this one. They're going to say I don't have enough butter in it, or they're going to say it's too hot. I don't know. I said it's not bad, and now it's sliding around with a little help. To see what happens when I flip it. Let's see how long it takes that side to slip around. Okay, well that's slipping around. What are you gonna do? It's not bad. It's like that's little bits coming right off. I'm not gonna have to scrub that. I'm not gonna have to scrub that hard at all to get that off. And the egg is fine. It's an egg. What you gonna do? That looks good to me. Let me just give it a quick wipe with a paper towel, even though it's still hot, just to see what we've got here. And as you see there, it's pretty much clean. What I don't understand is it almost looks like, I don't know if that's going back to the original color, or if that's just a dark color. I don't know. That was okay. So, I still don't know exactly what I think about it. I may try to do the cure a few more times. The guy whose advice that I'm taking said you only needed to do it once, but some people do it over and over and over again. And of course, over the life of it, you can redo it anytime you want to build up that patina. I may try to do it again. I'm definitely going to start using it more. After the last time, we just didn't use it that much because it didn't work that well and we weren't sure what we thought about it. But I'm going to keep using it. I may try to cure it a couple of more times just to see if that makes it better. But we will continue to do updates in the future, and I hope this is helpful for you. Tune in next week for more exciting videos in which excitement and adventure will surely excite you in an adventurous way. Are you too far away so you can see my fat gut, or are you close in on me?
But I can get closer.